Hey, what's up everybody, and welcome to Let's Play Kid Icarus Uprising on the 3DS Part 2. So, you might notice that this is going to be way longer than my first episode. This one's about 15 minutes, and my last one was about 8 minutes, I believe. I'm not even sure. I don't even really care. So, we're just going to jump right into this Chapter 2, and we're off. Ugh, this weather's nasty. Okay. So, here we have a very nice stormy level. You can't really tell which way's up, which way's down. You could be flying in any direction right now. It doesn't even matter because you just wind and storminess freaking everywhere, attacking you from all sides. And there's a huge amount of enemies here. As you might have noticed, I'm now playing on intensity 3.0 because I have some hearts. And 3.0 is okay. Not the best, but, I mean, it's not too hard, not too easy. There's one part, where I kept adjusting the focus, and, I run low on health. It's near the end, though, so you don't have to worry about that yet. So I have to use all 3 of my health restorations, but the final, the boss of this stage is fairly easy, and I'm not going to give it away. Okay, it's Dark Old Girl. There you go. I gave it away. And it's like, dog pit, where else would the storm be coming from? You fart. The fact that they even, think that they might even, want to eat him, I mean, I get it. It's like, oh, barbecued angel, but the fact that they would even think of eating him it's just weird. In the sort of sense that it's like, yo, we get it, he's gonna get, burnt to death from lightning, but you would eat him? I mean, seriously? Anyways, this level is quite famous for, G-force in my face, which you will see later. The force of gravity gets all up in his face. Angels shouldn't gloat. #1 rule. I thought the #1 rule was to defend Earth. Oh well, whatever. Let's just not gloat and we'll stop it there. I don't care, you just destroy the Earth. Who cares? I sure don't. So, we go into this underground cavern here, and we have to make a few stops. And I'm kind of sucking here, as you can see. I got the Let's Play curse kind of over here. We have to make a few stops to defeat some monsters. So, that's pretty good. Oh, I'm sorry, destroy some monsters instead of defeat. You have to destroy. That's odd. So we're just gonna zoom out of here, and we're getting pretty close to the gargantuan wall. Right now, we have this big enemy. He's kind of like a dropship, spits out other enemies, and he's fairly easy to defeat. All you really need to do is fly around in circles, and you pretty much won't get hit by anything that it spits out. Just keep shooting, continuous fire. I don't know why I accidentally held down L there. I'm not one of those retards who just flies around holding L down the whole time, 'cause that's how retards play. You shoot everything. It's kind of stupid. No offense if I offended you, actually. G-force in my face! It looks like so much fun flying just vertically up a wall. Pretty sure you can run on the wall if you go down to the bottom of the screen, but you can do that with a lot of things. Where if you sometimes you'll be flying close to the ground. If you float down to the bottom of the screen, you'll just start running. So you're not gonna have enough time. Unfortunately, you're not gonna have a lot of time to save the humans because I'll explain this right here. 5 minutes. I love how it's like. They use everything in, human kind of terms, oh, this takes 5 minutes to do. I mean, they don't use, any other measure of time. They don't use, heaven measures of time or whatever. There's not... They use actual, human terms and stuff. They do defend Earth, though, so I guess I'm kind of stupid for saying that. So now it's just going to load up our land sequence, and I really like the land sequence here because you get a little partner. Yeah, a little partner. He's quite large. Not that large. Never mind, you'll see. So, yeah, I started attacking that. I thought it was an enemy, but it wasn't moving, so I'm like, okay. I'm like, okay, let's go in here. Okay, we got a flame card right there. And what that does is, I don't even feel like explaining it. And what I just did right there, I did my backwards dash shot, because sometimes if you try to open a chest, it will have, like, women's legs, and then it'll just start kicking you to death. So I always run up to a chest, and then I'll do a back dash attack, just to make sure that it's not an enemy. And I love it when it is an enemy, and I got it right, and then I hate it when I freaking, like, do it to a regular treasure chest, and I get retarded. Oh, I'm sorry, treasure box is what they refer to them as here. So, they just introduce, like, random enemies. I mean, and you can easily figure out how to defeat them. It's pretty simple. I mean, I know that Lancoon said this in one of his episodes, but, the weak spot for each enemy is pretty much always their head, and you do a small bit more of damage. The big guy over there, the skull, who I think looks like a bubble from Ocarina of Time. I don't know, that's just me being kind of observant. Not when he turns into a spiky ball and crushes you, but I don't know. I totally failed at fighting him. Over here we have some treasure. Oh, this part's funny. See through your lower tongue. Really? That's amazing. I can also see what's in your heart. That's really something. Better if you think of it. Palutena, really? Dirty. Oh, you have really? Come on. Naughty. You dirty person. No, that is not okay. That's not okay. You dirty. That's not. That's not. No. I'm gonna freak out about that every single time something happens now. Like, I think in episode 3, monsters love the smell of it, and now it's all over you. Like, ugh. God. There's a couple, that's what she said moments in this game. So now we meet our frenemy, I guess you could say, because he's kind of acts kind of pissy toward you, but, he helps you fight, so, because he's not in it to fight with you, he wants freaking money. He's in it for the money, you're in it to freaking save the world, and all that jazz. So his name is Magnus. I showed him in the trailer. If you watched the trailer, then you already know what his name is. So, that's good. Pit, of course, needs to introduce him, and very politely, too. He's like, what? Pie? Like, Pit, you're a fat ass, okay? All you ever think about is food. Later in the game, it's like, oh, at least I don't eat food off the floor. He's like, floor ice cream gives you health. So, it's like, you gotta poke fun at him for being fat. I mean, he isn't fat, but he eats so much crap off the floor. It's like friggin' big pieces of ham. He'll just pull them off the floor, shoved in his mouth. That's what she said. Don't hit me and we'll get along just fine. I hate recording with this sometimes because I can't actually hear the video. Sometimes it'll let me hear the audio, but right now it's not letting me listen to it, which kind of sucks. So, yeah, I'm just gonna go through taking down enemies and whatnot. We're getting pretty close to the final boss. Well, not the final boss, but the boss of this level. And like I said, you'll notice that this video is longer than my last one. They're probably all going to be around this time. I mean, the first level's fairly short. Just like a quick introduction. And I do beat down the boss fairly quickly. I keep saying final boss. I have no idea why. I beat down Geralt pretty quickly. It barely takes any time. I just run up to him, get all up in his business, and just freaking hack and slash at him with a bow. They just take a bow and slap him with it. I mean, so some parts here, it makes it seem like I'm just making Magnus do all the work, and I can assure you I actually don't mean to do that, but I like getting freaking hearts. That's why I love killing all the enemies, and then be like, hey, you're not helping me, so screw off. But okay. This game is hilarious. It really is. There's just so many like funny moments in here, and sometimes it can be very subtle. Other times it's really cheesy and stuff. You know, like that one part. I'm not even sure if I'm gonna use it in this Let's Play. But he goes up and down, fight in the air, fight on the ground. It's like, oh, story of your life, isn't it? Peaks and valleys, highs and lows. Pick your friends, not your nose. If you go over here, Magnus is pretty much like, oh, you're freaking retarded. He's like, oh, look, it's a treasure box. He's like, that's a trap. What's wrong with you? Yeah. See how long survive with that strategy. Probably not very long, because if you just open every treasure chest, you're gonna get killed eventually, because some of them are actually enemies. It kind of reminds me of the fake doors in Ocarina of Time in the Fire Temple, and also the treasure chests, and also the barrels that turn into spiders in the Kingdom Hearts games. There's always one world where there's an inanimate object that you're supposed to destroy or open up that it just turns into a spider. They have, I think there's one in like every single game. Some of them I think there might be two. Like if you go to Agrabah, there's usually barrels. In other worlds, there's usually treasure chests. And I'm talking about Kingdom Hearts. I'm excited for Kingdom Hearts Dream Drop. This is coming out in July, which is after my birthday. I got so pissed because there's so many games. I'm like, oh, I want this and that. I'm like, oh, hey, they all come out after my birthday. I forget which one it was, but one of them came out like a couple of days before my birthday. It got pushed back into, I don't even know, but it got pushed back pretty far. At least Kingdom Hearts games coming this summer, because they've all been released in like September and stuff. So, you know, I haven't had a lot of time because school starts in September, and I don't really get to enjoy the game as much because I barely even get to play it. So, this should be interesting. Up here we have our very next boss, Dark Lord Gale, or Gale. Gale. It's like, I saw a picture, like, first day on the internet, like, Google's Gary Oldman forgets the R, gay old man. I feel sorry for anyone who accidentally does that. Oh, God. Yeah, so, I pretty much just will go up to Gal and give him a freaking beating. I almost said her. Well, that wouldn't be completely wrong. I just spoiled something. Oh well. Should have put a spoiler alert there. Alright. Spoiler alert! Dark Lord Gal is a woman. I don't think I gave anyone enough time to, actually cover their ears or turn down their volume. Spoiler alert! Aerith dies and she doesn't come back. Spoiler alert! Snape kills Dumbledore. Bitch! Freaking annihilated into pieces. Dun dun dun! It's a woman! And oh yeah, watch my, an appearance in a collab Let's Play on Death Bagel 9 something 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 something. It's my friend John, and I always forget the numbers. And we always joke around about that. I was in the Let's Play of Mario Party. And there's one part where I'm like, I am a woman. I am a woman. I